Hi there. My name is Reverend Breen with Good God Ideas and Deep Roots Confirmation, and today I'm here to share with you a creative prayer practice where you use Legos to do prayer. And more specifically, today we're going to do our confession and forgiveness using Legos. So first of all, every time we engage in a creative prayer practice, we light our candle. There we go. We light our candle to create a holy space, a space set apart for God and you for prayer. It reminds us of the light of Christ and of God's presence with us as we pray. And then the only other thing that you need are a few Legos, or I'm actually going to use Duplos, or you could even use the bigger ones if you wanted to. This will just make it easier for you to see. You only need 2 or 3 of them. But if you had more, you could absolutely use as many as you want to. The idea is to create a stack, and then that the sound is actually a really interesting sound. So I have 3 Duplos that I have created a stack. Now to do confession and forgiveness using your Duplos, you begin like this. You take one off the bottom. You think about what you want to confess to God. That confession might be something that you've done to somebody else, some way that you've broken God's law, some way that you've sinned against yourself or against the community or the world. So holding that in your hand, you think about what that confession is. And then you place it on top of the stack. And you follow that confession with forgiveness. Pull it off the bottom. And you say to yourself, as if it is God's voice, you are completely forgiven. And you stack it on top. Then you continue. A confession. And the words of forgiveness. You are completely forgiven. Now you see that I have 8 different dots on the top of my Duplo. So for this particular practice, I would try to do 8 different confessions with 8 statements of forgiveness following each one. And they build upon each other so that we're covered by that forgiveness. We bring that confession to the forefront, and then we're covered completely by God's forgiveness. When you've completed your prayer time, spend a few moments just holding on to those Duplos or Legos, thanking God for this time of prayer, for this time of confession and forgiveness. And I pray that as you engage in this creative prayer practice, that you will know that God is always there listening to you with open ears and heart as you pour out your heart in prayer.